Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of March 24th. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. All right, Pisces, so here we are. We are in your post-shadow to your season. We are in spring, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. And we also have on the 28th, Saturn is sextile Pluto, and that is a good energy for if there's anything you've been putting off. This is the motivation, this is the determination that you need to see a project through. So use this energy to your advantage. The next day we have Juno moving into Aquarius. It's an asteroid that relates to marriage and partnerships. And so it being in Aquarius, which is the humanitarian of the zodiac, it generally means that both parties should be satisfied in those partnerships, but also it can be the rebel of the zodiac. So it also might be doing things in a non-traditional, non-conforming, revolutionary way, yeah? And then after that, we have Venus moving into Taurus. Venus has been in Aries. It has been explosive, but then it being in Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. So Venus loves being here, and being in Taurus is really about embodying that pleasure. So Pisces, I hope that you do find some respite in your post shadow, at least with that transit. So Pisces, this week we are using the Miss Cleo as seen on TV tarot deck, as given to me by one of my friends. It's amazing. I'm gonna look up what happened to that lady right after this. The sun reversed. The sun reversed. So this is your post shadow, remember that. And it's just saying that it's like life is bittersweet sometimes, Pisces. But remember to see the joy where you can, even if it's in the little moments each day, to stop and smell the roses. The flowers are out, it's springtime. So whatever you need, Pisces, to really drop into that space of, joy is what you make it for yourself. We don't believe in toxic positivity here. So if you're not feeling it, feel into it. But I will tell you that yesterday I dumped out some emotions that needed to go, and where when I was younger I would have spent like months at least in a begrudged state, but right now I feel great, I feel present. So Pisces, really be okay with if you don't feel good, just dump it out and you're gonna feel good afterwards. Yeah, my moon is in Pisces, so that has been a lesson for me as well. King of Staffs reversed. So this is saying that I think right now, Pisces, you are going through a changing phase of maybe past passions aren't fueling you the way that they used to. And I'm just going to tie it to the time before I got into yoga teaching for real. Like, I was actually teaching yoga before I did my training, but in that misguided space, I was a lot more into the party culture of just like being out all weekend, things like that. And then when I needed to go through that shift of my body doesn't like this anymore, and yoga was the key that got me into a different state of being. So Pisces, if you have a passion that just isn't fueling you, put it down, even if it's just for a minute, to find something that really stimulates you right now. All right, because the Page of Staffs, yeah, you're coming at it from a place of there is something that you want to do. There is a passion that you want to pursue, maybe, but you are not going to start out just like a rock star of whatever it is that you want to change careers into or change hobbies into. You have to be willing to make mistakes and look messy and sloppy at the beginning. It takes time to develop muscles and skills. And so Pisces, this is saying to stay out of perfectionism. It actually just came up in a conversation today about a Pisces where it's like if you aren't immediately great at something, you're just not going to do it. You just have to keep going at it. If you enjoy it, keep going at it. If you are halfway through that process of there, you know, you've at least put in the effort and can say, hey, this actually isn't for me. But if you try something and aren't immediately like the Einstein of it, don't be discouraged. Keep going. Yeah? The outcome is the Seven of Swords. And so, yeah, this is you just picking up new skills, picking up new ideas of where you want to go, and be an open book. Be a sponge to new ideas right now, Pisces. Be open to new perspectives and let it turn that Sun card right side up for you, bringing you joy back into your life. And remember that joy is not an outside job. It actually has to be believed from the inside. So Pisces, find that self-fulfillment, self-enjoyment, self-love to feel empowered enough to take all these little actions and chase all these passions that you have here. Yeah, that is what Miss Cleo has for you, but we're going to go to the Enchanted Map Deck as we're in Aries season. And these cards are very direct, so let's see what we got going on for Pisces. Unexpected visitors. Unexpected visitors. So Pisces, this is saying that I honestly still see it as like, yeah, this could be people, obviously, but I see it as you start to pursue a new passion and it leads you to a whole different place of fulfillment, of enjoyment, of pleasure. And yeah, you could meet new networks. I don't like that word. New communities. You could meet new communities of people that are also there to support you on your new journey. So Pisces, this is what I have for you this week. I hope that you do find a new channel to operate from, and I'll see you next week. Bye.